Hey guys, this is Matthew with Conversion Boom Media here in Medicine Hat, and we're bringing you another episode of Technical Tuesday, the show on the internet where we teach you how to do the technical stuff behind internet marketing. If you can't afford an agency like my own, or you realistically just want to do it yourself, I am more than happy to give you a hand. Um, Today we're going to be talking to you guys actually about optimizing Google listings. Now in a previous video or videos in the past I've done how to actually set up and build the Google listing, but today I'm going to show you how to physically optimize that Google listing so that you can maximize your return on investment right out of the gate, and what realistically Google is looking for in order to get that rocking and rolling. All right, so first things first, you're going to want to go into Google My Business. Just look it up, click the top link, and basically what you're going to get is you're going to get something like this where you can sign in or start now. Now, if you've already created a Google My Business setup, or you haven't, go ahead and click start now. But if likely it is you've already created a Google My Business listing. So I'll go in here and show you exactly, what's going on, what's verified, what's not. Now, it's going to be incredibly difficult to verify or really edit or optimize a listing for your business if it is not verified already. So this is one we set up for a previous client before I actually migrated it over to a completely different business name altogether. We were just brainstorming some ideas, but this is just kind of something you can go into now. Now you can actually verify that. You should get a postal, like a postcard in the mail, or Google can actually verify you via phone call if the business is fairly set up and established. If it's a brand new listing, chances are you're going to get the postcard method going. Now, I'm going to go into our own listing here just because we just moved into a brand new building, and I actually want to optimize this entire listing for my business to show you guys exactly how we can go about doing this, how we can go about getting this set up, and what this can really look like for your business. Now, you're going to get some stats over here in regards to views, searches, actions, whether or not they took visits to your website, took direction requests, whatever the case is. But this is what you're going to see when people come into your business itself, right? So first things first is that you're normally going to see, your business listing is incomplete. Obviously, I've done this in the past before, but I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things that go on inside of Google My Business so that you can, start playing around with these and really start to grow your business in a positive way. What you can do inside of here is you can actually create a post where you get what's new, events that are going on, offers, products, or any kind of services that you want to put out there on your Google listing so that people can see that when they physically go to your website. You can add photos, do what you want with that. It's a pretty cool little tool. Pretty good to update that at least once a month. And then if you're really unfamiliar with the Google ad platform there. They keep changing the bloody name on me. Anyways, your pay-per-click advertising, you can go in here. It's a very layman's way to go about advertising your business. There's a much more sophisticated version that does take some more time to figure out. But you can actually physically add photos to the business itself so that you get a sense as to what the heck is going on inside of the business via the cover photos, videos, interior, exterior, logos, anything that you might have for branding. You can even go so far as to create, 360 experiences, and really do that. Now, it's important that you actually flush this out. I do want to establish that it's a good thing for you to go inside of here and add as many photos as you can of exactly what Google is looking for. It's kind of a ranking thing on their listing service so that, people can have a more friendly user experience with the Google Maps listing service in the first place. So again, we've gone over posts a little bit. We're just going to go down this list. And you can actually create promotions and offers inside of here and start getting some data inside of there as well. Really important actually that you guys actually optimize towards the keywords you want to. So you'll notice that I have a free website promotion, right, or a web development promotion. Basically, I have that keyword built into this promotion, built into this offer. And then, of course, in the description, we have all of our services and offers as well going on so that people can actually go in here, share this post, and really identify with what it is you're selling. But more importantly, these keywords are inside of here so that Google can identify when people are looking up website design Medicine Hat what you do as a business. So if I was a dentist, I would go in here and create teeth whitening at ABC Dental Company, or if I was a pressure washer, I'd create a pressure washing service. Going in here and creating posts on a regular basis for that is definitely something I would go in and do if I was a business owner. I create this. Now, this is where we get realistically into the bread and butter of your business. So when you first optimize this listing service, basically what you can do is you end up getting your name, and then of course you can go in here and you get your keyword that you want to optimize for. Now, it's only one keyword realistically that you end up seeing instead of the business itself, but what you can do is you can actually add multiple keywords in here to expand down that list so that you rank for more keywords. That's a great way to go in there and figure out, design your products and services so that people actually find you online and what you are doing inside of that product and service for their business. So anytime you get edits, you'll end up seeing this pending update. Now, the next thing I want to go over with you is obviously your address, and we are actually going to change our address. So I'm going to use my my iPhone here. I tend to use all technology. I'm not partial to Google, Siri, Alexa. Realistically, I want to do what's best for my business owners, and that's my thing. I'm a channel agnostic guy, so I really just I use all forms of technology. Hey Siri, where am I?
You're at 552 3rd Street, Southeast Medicine Hat.
So we're at 552 3rd Street Southeast in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and the postal code here is T1A0H3. And hey Siri, where am I?
You're at 552 3rd Street, Southeast Medicine Hat.
That's accurate. So now we're going to save it. Now, it might prompt a re-verification request to this address. Actually, there we go. Pending review. Some edits are pending. Edits may be reviewed for quality and can take up to 3 days to be published. Now, my service area is inside here. And then, of course, I have all of our hours of operation and what we do, when we do it, and how we do it. Now, somebody ended up actually going in here and suggesting some edits. Now I am definitely going to shut those down. Oh no, never mind. This is something that I ended up actually doing myself. So that's accurate. Everything's good to go. Put your hours inside of there. And bang. There we are. It's good to go. Any kind of special days off, Google will actually send in those requests to you. So you'll see like New Year's, I was closed. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I was closed. So your phone number, your website. Now, I want to discern something very important to you because this is vital to the success of Google now. There's a big difference between HTTP and HTTPS. One has a site security layer to it. The other does not. Now, what that means is that basically your security on your site is actually up to date. It has 128 layer security bit encryption on it, and it is a very friendly place for Google to crawl and people to land. Specifically in the Google Chrome browser, without this HTTPS, Google has systematically since June of 2018 been blocking people out of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to update that. Now, inside of here, this is important, and I deleted all of these before so you guys have a sense as to what goes on. Inside of here, you can actually create a few different things. And again, this is so vital to the success of your Google listing. So when I go website design, I want to go create a section or a category of what I do. So in website design, I do one-page website design, I do five-page website design, I do e-commerce, I do Google listing, and then we have our search engine optimization, our email marketing side of things, and then our Facebook advertising, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, social media advertising. So if I was doing social media advertising, I would just go social media advertising. And that's my section name. But for now, I'm going to go and do website design, so that we can create a legitimate category, and then I'm going to put in my item name, which is one-page design. Now, you guys don't actually have to add pricing to this if you do custom consulting, but in my case, my business does do packages for a lot of business owners, and then that way, I can stop worrying about doing custom pricing. Everything's all packaged out, taken care of, and set up. And then you would actually include a description in here. So again, focusing on the keywords that you are looking to rank for in Google. Super important that you guys actually put the product and service in here. So we can do specializing in one-page website design. These websites are designed to help you rank for one keyword, one product or service, and is great to help you get the business phone ringing and do a basic display of what your business does. Great for Ma and Pa shops looking for a website design solution, and this particular service is also great for startups. So go ahead, you put that in there, and bang, we go add. Now I can go 5-page website design, and we do that for $24.97. Keeping pricing warm. This is just a marketing tactic. Back in the day, when they said $9.99 for something, it keeps pricing warm. What that means is that people actually identify this, and their subconscious doesn't process these numbers individually. On a pricing front, the numbers just see the 2 and the 4 or the 2497. Realistically, it kind of throws the brain for a little bit of a loop, and it increases conversions for that. And I would go through here and I would actually optimize all of that for your business, adding each category, adding each product, adding each service, and you choose whether or not you want to add the item of the price inside of here. So I'm just going to go 5-page web design, for example, add. And then we can go e-commerce website design, where basically we end up building a mini Amazon for you and get all of your products, services, shipping, everything online for you as well. And then we can go e-commerce. Now I'm going to go and flush these out later on. But that is a great way to actually do that, and another way that Google recognizes you as a legitimate, serious business, so that they have an idea as to what you offer, and you're making this listing a very friendly place for people to land. Now, if I go to my insights, you can see inside of here what people actually see you under, or what people have used to actually find your business. So as you open up, you can actually see that right now my #1 query, or 12 users in the last 30 days, has been for the best web design agency. The second most utilized one is an affordable web design agency. So this tells me that people in Medicine Hat specifically are actually looking for quality. And then second, they're looking for something that's going to get them off of the right foot, which is why I offer multiple different packages, starting from, in some promotions, we started at $187, and then we work our way up to, solutions that are, $5,000, $10,000, depending on what the business needs. So realistically, these keywords tell me what I should be ranking for, what I should be looking for, and where, we're going to be seen, or the most likely place we're going to be seen online. So a lot of Medicine Hat is centered around website design for my business. Your business is going to be different. How customers search your business? Again, this is through discovery. So what this means is that they're top of funnel people. So essentially, they find your product or your service through a listing, or they see what they want to find out what you're looking for, and then these are direct. So 23 people in the last 30 days have looked for me directly and my business. So I get a really clear snapshot as to what's going on. Now I've been doing some optimization work here, but you saw a huge increase in January, where people were physically looking for us online, and then we have actual actions for that. Now 5 of them visited my website, 18 of them requested directions to my business. This right here is why I am actually moving into the Rosette by Reed building, or why we're moving into our physical office, because I want to take advantage of these direction requests and what's going on there. And then of course it tells me where people are actually looking for based on their postal code for those direction requests, the majority of them coming from downtown in Medicine Hat, Alberta. Guess where I'm now located? Dead center in Medicine Hat, Alberta. This is using real world marketing to appeal to the internet marketing community. This is where those two worlds align, and it becomes a very smart business decision. So when you end up making that decision for your business, you can actually go in there, look at it, and figure out, okay, where do we want to actually move to? Where do we want to be located? Where are people most likely to search us? And this is a strategy I talk about, especially for my clients in like Calgary or Edmonton or Vancouver, specifically where I want to say, hey, maybe you should consider, because the majority of your search functions are actually coming out of, we'll say, the northeast side of Calgary. Well, maybe you consider actually opening up a location in the northeast side of Calgary. I know it's not always that simple, but it's something to do. And then, of course, as you get more phone calls, my business doesn't receive a heck of a lot of phone calls. Most of our business people, most of my leads actually come from online lead generation, and then people physically looking for my location so that they can come in and visit. Yours will be different on the other hand, in the sense that you will actually see the times that people will call your business. And this is a really cool data thing where you can actually advertise using pay-per-click advertising for specific hours. And then, of course, photo views. This is why this is vital, and this is why I want you to go in and update that, because people convert better when you have photos inside of your business. And of course, they end up saying, okay, well, on January 2nd, businesses like your business had 44 photo views based on people's search intent in your market. So in my case, I need to go in and have a look at my photos and update my photo view and get a lot more photos in there. Now you notice I only have one photo. Businesses like me typically have none. So guess what? This tells me that there's a huge opportunity in my marketplace right now to capitalize on this particular structure. Now my competitors who are likely watching this video, because I know that they watch some of my stuff, are probably going to end up competing with me on that. That's okay. I can invent faster than they can steal. But the thing is that you're going to end up seeing there's an opportunity in there for photo views to occur. Now, reviews. According to Moz.com, which is a third-party source that Google actually has, partnered up with and worked with over the number of years, and probably one of the best search engine agencies in the world, has dictated that 22 to 25% of your results will come from the number of reviews, how frequently you get reviews, how many reviews you end up getting, what kind of reviews you have, how many stars you have for reviews. And there are so many things that go into that when it comes to actually getting listed on Google. But reputation management, asking for reviews, especially if you're a plumber or you're an electrician or you're a podiatrist or you're a pressure washer or you're a to hell with reviews on Facebook if the majority of your business comes from Google. And you can think about that simply by saying, okay, well, I'm an electrician. When people are looking for an electrician, when people are looking for the product or service that I offer, where are they most likely to go, Facebook or Google? And I had this conversation because a friend of mine, a photographer, she was generating the majority of her leads through Facebook, which is great, but then all of a sudden we started getting her ranked on Google, and she saw a significant uptick in her business because we ended up going to work for her to get that money flowing, to get, when people are looking up photographers in Medicine Hat, she all of a sudden appeared and everything was good to go. Messaging. This is a cool little lead generation mechanism that actually Google has inside of here. Believe it or not, this will send directly to your phone or your text so that you can respond to it. You can actually set up messaging so that people can actually go ahead and message your business and get familiar with that. The judo club I work with here inside of the Medicine Hat market, funny enough, they have a lot of people messaging their business about that side of things. And then again, photos. Make sure your photos are up to date, guys. Get a cover photo, get a video, get an interior photo of what your business looks like. You've already saw, proof is in the pudding. Even for my own agency, there is an opportunity there to update your photos, update your listings. Now your website, this is the free website Google ends up offering you. It kind of sucks, to say the very least. Even Google admit that their websites kind of suck, but it's a great place to just build something, anything for people to land on so that they can go in and see, oh, these guys actually do have a website. They're serious about your business. It's, again, user intent, right? You can add more users in here. You can create an ad. And, of course, if you want to add a new physical location, if you're opening up in multiple cities, you're opening up in multiple locations, then you can add a different location inside of here, as well as manage your location and then link any accounts you may have. That's great for agencies like myself. Where obviously, you know, we want to add multiple different listings to the same account. And then, of course, turn this on so that you can kind of get an idea as to what's going on with your account. So you have some important updates, some feedback on what's going on in there. Spend a couple of hours doing this, you guys. It's so vital to the success of your business. Hope that was as informative as you had experienced there. If you want us to go ahead and optimize your listing for your business, we're more than happy to do that in the best way possible. But I hope this was helpful to you guys in marketing your business so that you can actually start, you know, going out there and making some money online. Talk to you soon. Have a great